Burma camp to the residence of the late Captain Maxwell Adam Mahama. Brutal murder of our colleague and our friend. The armed forces continues to hold together. We wish to assure you of our determination to continue with our duties. From the feedback that I've gotten so far, both from the family and in addressing the troops, both here and also in Takoradi, as far as Kumasi and Sunyani, one request that's coming forward, and that is the speedy prosecution, investigation, and the prosecution of those who are involved in this sordid act. We take consolation from the fact that you have made it known to the whole of Ghana that nobody involved in this act will go scot-free. That has really been words of comfort, and we are preparing ourselves in accordance with the wishes of the family to do the burial on Friday.
The unfortunate matters that has brought us here were told to me very soon after it happened. My words to the Minister of Interior who brought the news was that he should spare no stone, absolutely, to make sure that everybody who was involved in this horrible event would face justice. As the President, responsible for law and order in our country, that is the least that I could do. Fortunately for me, the police have been very active. I think as I speak, at least 40 people are now being remanded in custody, awaiting the formal processes of a trial and a prosecution. Nothing that we can do, including even punishing the guilty, will bring back your young, handsome husband. But nevertheless, we have to do something to show our horror, our revulsion at what happened to him. You can be consoled by the fact that the entire Ghanaian nation is horrified and upset about what happened to your husband. I've not come across anybody who has expressed anything but indignation and horror at what happened. And that's why Ghanaians of all sorts, all walks of life, of all political persuasions, all sides of parliament, government, opposition, former presidents, everybody has come here to express to you and to your family the revulsion of our nation at what has happened to your husband. You can take some consolation from that, some solace, but everybody in Ghana is so very upset. My own wife has been here to come and extend her condolences. Came here, the wife of the Vice President. The Vice President himself came here to talking to me. I've been traveling this week. It's been difficult for me to find the time to come and see you. And all of these people who came, the Vice President, my wife, his wife, they all came in my name, because I wanted to let you know that I felt very, very sorry about what had happened to your husband, and that whatever I could do to provide you some comfort, some solace, I was going to go and do it. But in death he has become a hero. The manner of his dying, the fact that he, a soldier who was armed, refused to use his weapon to attack those who wanted to kill him, but kept trying to explain himself to them, even the savage manner that they were treating him, and they wouldn't understand. He has become a big national hero. So that's something else that can console you. You married a man of great dignity. It says it's in your going that tells you the nature of the man. And in his going, he has become a hero in our nation. So, some of the things that we can do to express to you our solidarity, our sympathy, our very deep sympathy. I've decided that on Friday, your husband will be given a full state burial. The Chief of Defense Staff made a recommendation to me today that he wanted your husband to be promoted posthumously, and he gave his reasons. I have the authority, the Commander-in-Chief, to do that, and I have done so. Promoted him to the rank of Major. I signed the papers and the certificate. I believe it's even here. I'm going to present it to you. So from now on, we're not talking about Captain Mahama, we're talking about Major Addo. And at the meeting of the cabinet that I've just come from, the cabinet agreed that we should also erect a monument, an appropriate and suitable monument in his honor in Ghana, so that his memory will stay. Like I say, everything that we can do can never fill the gap, but it will be a demonstration of how the Ghanaian people feel about what has happened to him. We decided to set up a memorial trust fund in honor of a Major. In the cabinet, we agreed the government will provide some seed money for the trust fund. The trust fund is going to be chaired, the board of trustees is going to be chaired by the Minister for Defense, the Honorable Dominic Nichiwo. Both sides of Parliament are going to be represented on the board. The chairman of the Select Committee on Defense, Sepa Champo, an MP from Praeso. And then the ranking member from the minority side, James Agalka, has also agreed to serve on the board of trustees. And then the Tumukuru, which is Bambini, is also a member of the board of trustees. And the other person is Grace Bediako, who was the former government statistician. She's also agreed to serve. All of these, when I asked them today, they were honored. They thought it was the least they could do to agree to serve as members of the Board of Trustees of the Memorial Trust Fund. Government has decided to give 500,000 cedis as seed money to the trust fund. Look after you and your children. I myself have given a modest amount of 50,000 cedis as my personal contribution. So these are some of the things that are within my authority, are within our powers to do. And we're doing it because we want to express to you our solidarity with you and your children and your family, and to let you know how outraged and revolted we are by the manner of his death. I'm not a vindictive man. I'm not going to say that whatever. But all those who did what they did to him, they will face justice and face their own righteousness. It will be hard for you. Marry a nice, handsome young man. Going to have a very good life. Probably end up as a general. And all of that has been cut down, and he's been cut short in his life and left you with little children. There'll be times you find it very, very difficult to understand why it should happen to you. It's a nice woman. But that is the way that is the will and the way of the Almighty. You'll have to stand strongly on your faith and accept what has happened to you as destiny and as fate, and do nothing about it. But at least you live and let your children live with the memory of your gallant husband, that you were married to a fine man in Ghana, and everybody has appreciated. It should provide you some comfort in the difficult days that are ahead of you. I can end up by saying that for me, anything that I can do, the government can do, to ease things for you and to help you, don't feel shy, don't hesitate. It's easy to find me. Do so, and you will always have a welcome place with me. Doors will always be open to you and your family. Thank you very much for gathering all the people here. May God bless you. Bless us. Thank you.
Posthumous promotion to the rank of Major, conferred on the late Captain Maxwell Addo Mahama, GH 3454. On the recommendation of the Military High Command, and in consonance with the relevant regulations of the Ghana Armed Forces, I hereby posthumously confer on the late Captain Maxwell Addo Mahama, GH 3454, the substantive rank of Major with effect from Monday, 29th May 2017, signed and approved by the President Nana Addo Akufo Addo, President of the Republic and Commander-in-Chief of the Ghana Armed Forces, and dated today, the 5th of June 2017.
We have, over the past few days, been struggling to cope up with this loss. However, having listened to you, we are convinced that whatever we have been worried about, whatever we have been concerned about, is the same concern that you have. So, we believe going forward, you have consoled us enough, and we will hold ourselves together to go through the rest of the funeral performance. On behalf of Kamankwe Shura, the head of the family, I say thank you very much for what you have given to us today. Thank you, Your Excellency.